Okay, so here I am out on the lake. It's frozen. It's like 50 degrees. There's actually, if you look way out there, there's still guys ice fishing out there. Now, it's not something I would want to do, but they're out there doing it. And the thing of it is, what's cool is if you have like a chance to take time off or go and, you know, the RV life and van life and all that, take some time off, then obviously you can go ice fishing and do whatever you want or whatever, right? So I decided to take a look at different channels and see what they were doing to make money online. Besides workamping, which is basically working seasonally or part-time or whatever, but you're still working for somebody. But what if you want to basically start out slow and kind of build up your muscle towards having even passive income or, you know, different income streams? So I looked at all these different van lifers and RV living channels. I'll tell you what I looked at to try to get what they were each using. Because a lot of times they'll have like, okay, ideas for remote work or digital nomad lifestyle work. And the thing of it is, they may come up with the ideas, but then when you see what they actually use, it'll be quite different. So I thought it'd be interesting to see just exactly what they used, from what I could tell. And I'll show you the process I went through to look at a channel and see what they're using to make money. So I went through these channels and I found the common things they use, but then I tweaked it a little bit and I said, okay, which ones would make money using the Canon M50? Basically, you could learn to use the Canon M50, do videography, and get paid for doing it. So that's the whole idea. How could you get paid to learn to use a Canon M50? Check it out. It's just nice to get outside for a bit. And if you get a chance and do that and still make money on the side, why not? All kinds of places to travel, even if it's just locally. It gives you a little bit of offset for like taking a couple weeks without having to worry as much as if you had to rely on one source of income.
Okay, so first off, here's an example of what I did when I came to a channel. Like Trent and Allie, which is a big channel and fun to follow, and just decide, okay, how do they make money? Now, obviously, with this video, they're telling you how they make money to travel full time. But sometimes you'll see an older video, they'll update things, so it's good to take a look at that video for sure, but then also take a look at their channel as a whole. And here's how you can go about doing that. First off, you can see right away they have a join button. So automatically you know that they get money when people join, because when you click on this, it brings up join this channel, and it shows you, you know, what you get, how much it costs to join. So that's through YouTube. You can then see right off the bat that they have purchase our layout and dimensions. So you know that they have a website or some other platform where they're going to sell you, you know, van layouts. You have what looks like an affiliate link here. So far we've found 3 sources. And then you can see they do merchandise. Okay, another source of income. Now, when you go and you do show more, you have become a patron. And so there's another source of income. Van Life Necessities, they have all these affiliate links for all the different products they use. You automatically know they make money off of affiliate merchandise. Okay, and then you can go to their website and you can see exactly what they've got for sale. For example, this cookbook, they're selling that. They have the van layouts that they sell. And so it gives you a good idea. Do they have a membership? Do they have, you know, what else do they have? They have their apparel, and this brings you to a Teespring. Anyway, so if you go through, you can see exactly how they're making their money, and also, you know, watch the video to see what they say there. But, you know, doing a little extra legwork, especially looking at their YouTube channel about page, they'll often have links down here, and that'll also indicate, you know, what they're doing to make money. And they'll also have links up top here. You know, this one's to Patreon, so you know they have a Patreon page, and you can see their membership level and, you know, what they offer with the membership. So going through like that, you can pretty much tell. And this channel is reflective of a lot of different channels in terms of what they have to make money off of. On average, a lot of the channels will have YouTube ad revenue, Patreon or YouTube membership, sign up, affiliate programs, merchandise, and a lot of them will do brand mentions, and I'm sure they probably do as well, but it's not as obvious. So you have to go through the channel to see that. But they do have affiliations, and a big enough channel, they're going to get people asking them to review their products. So there's several different sources of income right there on the channel. Now, let's take a look and see which ones would fit with the Canon M50. Okay, so the easiest one to start in on right away is affiliate, and that can be done with products. Affiliate links to Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, you name it. There's a lot of places now that'll have the ability to sign up as an affiliate. And what's great is you can go to a channel like this one, Creativity RV, and you go to see what their videos are all about. Oftentimes when you do, and you open up the show more, they'll either have a list of links or they'll actually show you have a link to their shop. And then you go into their shop and they have their different recommendations. Now you can see what they recommend and you can go, okay, well, I know already that she's into solar. But if you didn't know, you could look and see what they recommend. So what you can then do is go to the channel, go ahead and do a quick search for solar. You get an idea of what they're doing to showcase their products, because a lot of people would go to this channel because she's actually out in the field, literally, and using these different products. So it gives it a unique perspective, and she'll do different comparisons. Solar ovens, it's great, portable lithium power stations. This is a great one. And she's actually comparing it as far as her usage as a digital nomad. So it's great to see that. And you can do pretty much the same thing. The tweak on it you can do. Take the ideas that a channel like this might have, talking about it. You can go to someone like Peter McKinnon and see how they do product photography. And you kind of combine the two, because there's only so long that people will listen to you talk about an item. You really want to be able to showcase it in some cool ways. And someone like Peter McKinnon has really cool ideas. He's done this a lot. And so he goes to these different places, for example, and he'll get little props that you can add in and showcase. So when you're doing your Canon M50 and kind of zooming up to a product, you want to have other things that kind of enhance what's there, so it's not just by itself. So you bring in your own perspective, because let's say you're new to the product and you're just using it for the first time, which a lot of people like to know, or you're just, it's your own usage. It might be something different that you use it for. So that's one way to get started really easily, and just sign up for those different places and start playing with videos of different products, and you start to learn. You're not necessarily going to get like payment right away, but over time it does build up, and you can build up your the ability to have that, and you'll be surprised. Some things kick in 6 months later, and you're like, oh, right. It's not necessarily a zero-sum game where it's like, if that one didn't work, then it's never going to work. Those videos are out there for as long as YouTube's up, right? So you always have this potential. So you're learning, and you have potential to make profit with affiliate items. Okay, so the next one is Patreon. If you look at all the different YouTube creators out there, a ton of them use Patreon. And although it is niche, you probably won't make a huge amount. It is a little bit something, and it helps you build and connect with an audience that you can later gravitate over to a website, or let's say a full online course that you create. But in the beginning, it basically allows you to create and kind of see what people like and play with ideas with your Canon M50. So with that in mind, let's check out some of the examples. For Patreon, I'm going to give you a couple different examples. One of this large channel, Nomadic Fanatic. And he's doing, obviously, travel vlogging. If you watch his channel, he's great. It's amazing where he started from and where he is now. It's one of those great things to see how a channel grows when you watch it from the beginning. So he's basically has several different membership levels. And what you can do is take a look and get inspiration from what other people are doing or offering with each membership level. And so one of these is videos, Patreon only videos. And that's something you concentrate on using the Canon M50. Postcards from the road, that's kind of cool. And then you have Trent and Allie, who we looked at before. And this is what they're doing for their levels. Earns you access to Patreon-only content and updates, guaranteed responses to questions and messages. So you can connect a lot more with your audience and also give them content. And again, you're learning and creating and building an audience and can potentially get paid at the same time. So it's really cool using Patreon. These are just a couple examples, but when you go to each channel, you can see what they're offering for the membership level and get some inspiration on what you could do for yourself. And join some of these, get some inspiration from what they're doing, and then create it from your own unique perspective, your own things that you could kind of bring in there. And although Patreon might not bring in a huge amount, it will bring in some, and it's another way to potentially grow your audience and get paid at the same time. So the next one is an online course. Now I know what you're thinking, wait, an online course? I'm not going to do a full online course. No, and in fact, in the beginning, maybe you won't. But you could do a small little training, and you can combine those small little trainings into something larger. Start small and slowly build. Doing an online course allows you to kind of play with camera angles, play with different presentations, because when you're doing an online course, if you just have talking heads, it's not going to work out so well. So you have to kind of input different things, and it challenges you to use your Canon M50 in a new way. It also gets you to kind of engage a little bit more with the camera, either talking on camera, or if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be. You can do voiceovers and show different things, but you're using your Canon M50 and you're practicing and building along the way. And you can, again, kind of build up a reputation and audience for a certain niche idea. So I'm going to give you a few examples of this. Check it out. Let's say you're really into cooking and you know how to do some pretty cool things with cooking. You can look at Udemy and you can basically see what kind of courses are out there and get some ideas on what you could use in a quick tutorial, what people are liking, what people are not liking. This really gives you a broad overview. It's really cool because you can go in there and just see exactly what they're doing. Now, what's cool is you don't actually have to purchase any of these courses. You can just go into, let's say, essential cooking skills, and you can see kind of, what you're going to learn. Look at the description. It'll give you an idea. And then they'll give you some previews, which is kind of cool. But like a table of contents for a book, they go over what you're going to cover. And so you can give you some ideas, poaching eggs. It gives you the description. And all this is just kind of feed your ideas on what you could cover. And what's cool is you're just using it to kind of practice, kind of play with video and get a good idea of, okay, what can I do for my own little quick tutorial or course, and then go from there. You can either sign up and have it on Udemy and basically have it for free and use that to build an audience, because they'll see that, they'll go to your website, they'll go to your YouTube channel, and that YouTube channel will get pings. It'll help you build your YouTube channel, which is kind of cool. You can also go to Skillshare and again do the same sort of thing. Sign up for Skillshare, grilling fundamentals, and get a good idea of what they're doing for their course. And you can also look at different comments and see what people are liking and what people aren't liking. So either of these options, and to make it easier, of course, I have a link below to 2 free months of Skillshare. You can go to the link below and take advantage of that. That way you can go into all these different courses and really get a good idea of, okay, what could I do? And get an idea of how people frame their course, what's interesting, what's not interesting. So there's a bunch of information that's really cool in there, and it's free for the 2 months, which is plenty of time to basically go through. You can even learn some different things. Let's say you have a hobby and you feel like, well, I really don't have enough to do a course. You can go in there for the first 2 months and basically, sharpen some of your hobby skills and turn that into something that's a little sharper and that people can benefit from. If you're interested in going the online courses route, there's a link below to basically sign up, and I'm going to have a quick training. It's going to have worksheets that's going to allow you to really dial in on what you could do as a course, whether it's based on your passion or your skills. And the worksheets really help provide the clarity. It's not anymore about information, it's about transformation. And a lot of times when you go through ideas and really work them out in these worksheets, it really clarifies things. Writing does a huge amount to clarify things that are in your head and kind of stuck or bouncing around there. You get them down on paper, and it provides the clarity you need to basically go forth and create something. Okay, so with all that's covered in this video, you could basically go out and look at these different channels and decide for yourself, what kind of ways could I use my Canon M50 and make money at the same time? And it may not be immediate. You'll have to build your muscle over time, but it will give you the foundations to basically do that. And not only get paid to learn to use your Canon M50, but also challenge you to expand and keep growing with your ability to create different content and connect with an audience along the way. This offers a great way to have your Canon M50, learn at the same time, and potentially get funded through your learning and build an audience. And later, that can translate into something even more. And you start to build that muscle and build that muscle, and those online sources of income build at the same time. So it's a great co-creative process that builds upon itself, and the compound effect kicks in, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. It's not like you're saying, oh, I'm gonna make millions in the beginning. You're saying, I'm gonna start, and each one has a potential to build on its own, and they compound together to potentially make it so, let's say you want to do the RV living or the van life. It'll be much easier to do that if you start now with something, with these small things, and learn and create along the way, than if you just try to get everything perfect and then go out and do it. So if you're interested in online courses, I have something coming up really soon. You can sign up for below to get notified, and when that comes out, you'll definitely get the bonus downloads that'll allow you to really figure out what you want to do, your audience, and so on for online courses. Be sure to sign up below for that. And if this helped you, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of the same. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.